What's good, y'all? It's Jason Sear. I'm back again with my boy Beezy. How you feeling today, my guy?
Blessed, highly favored.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, of course, before I get into the video, I actually want to thank y'all for all the engagement and stuff like that y'all have been giving and supporting on these videos. It's been helping me reach the people who actually need it, the ones who actually need that advice, actually need to hear the things that I'm saying. So, I actually want to thank you guys for all of that. And there's somebody who asked a question. As you guys know, I post on my story every morning where I just ask you guys, what do you guys want me to talk about? What are some things that you're going through? And one of the queens who commented, which I'm going to keep everything anonymous for you guys, she asked, accepting that I was in an unhealthy relationship, what is some advice you can give me? Now, this person in particular, she was dealing with narcissistic abuse. She was dealing with breadcrumbing. She was dealing with an instance where, in this current moment, she's very distraught over the person. You know, she's damn near begging for him back. He isn't fucking with it. You know, he's going to different girls, messing with different chicks, and she's kind of just sitting there like, like, why? What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me?
Whoop-de-doo.
Right? She's sitting there like, why are you doing this to me? You feel me? So, honestly speaking, if I was to answer that question first for you, it's forgiving yourself to a certain extent and not trying to change it. You know, a part of that acceptance process is you breaking down the identity that you attached yourself to that involve that person. The only reason why you're attached to it is because you've envisioned or you've planned out certain parts of your life with that person in that. So it's hard for you to truly live out and do the things that you truly need to do because you feel as if you aren't going to get there because you have a missing piece. Realizing that that person was not a missing piece in your life at all. They were just a lesson, if anything. They were a stepping stone to get you to the next chapters in your life. That's how you actually start moving on. You know, you don't have to hate the person or, you know, be a dickhead, in other words, but I think it comes with a level of grace, not trying to change it nor fix it, just kind of coming back to a sense of self. And we could get deeper on that for sure, because that's kind of deep. But I know you're going through heartbreak. So, like, what would you give a piece of advice to her where it's like, because I know you're dealing with it. You've also dealing with narcissistic abuse. So, you know.
Queen, first, make the decision. I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000. Are you going to leave or are you going to stay? All right, boom.
That part.
All right, boom. You done made a decision now, right? However long that took. Next, Queen, choose yourself. Because once you start choosing yourself over anybody's, because some of us are just natural givers, you feel me? We yes to everything. I was
Yep.
thinking the other day, I never told this girl no. I never did. That's when I knew the relationship was over. She started telling me no over everything. Like, they ain't
Oh,
canceling.
yeah. That's when you know.
But choose yourself, okay? Boom. That's number 2. Number 3, Queen, hit the gym. You feel me? You always feel better when you got some endorphins going through your brain. You feel me? Instant dopamine once you see a change too. And they gonna notice the change. 4, Queen, conduct the exit plan. You gotta be 007 about this though. You don't tell your right hand what your left hand doing. Keep doing what you've been doing. Just add certain things when you have downtime, and change certain things and be vocal about it. Hey, I'm doing this for myself, and you gonna catch some hate. But that's how you gotta start taking these mental notes where, man, I'm really sleeping with the enemy. This nigga really a hater. You feel me? And don't hate on yourself. That's why number 2 is choose yourself. But number 1 is make the choice, bitch. You feel me?
Yep.
Like, a lot of y'all complain, and you just gonna stay. Cause like you enamored with the nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I had girls like that too, who I didn't even have to say nothing to them. They was just enamored with me. Oh, LB, he performs everywhere. Da-da-da, he's tall, handsome. I ain't even had to, like Goldie say, get chose with your mouth closed. I've been doing this before I even knew that. You feel me? I didn't know I was handsome. It was more like I thought women was using me. I'm athletic. I'm intelligent. I'm going somewhere in life. I'm charismatic. The Lord bless me. Wear size 13, you dig. So boom.
This nigga's retarded. That was a
So,
funny way. That was a clever way of
yeah,
saying
man.
that.
Choose yourself, baby. Can you dig it?
No, that's real shit. And it's kind of crazy because I posted a clip a couple of days ago basically saying the only way that you're going to outsmart a narcissist is by leaving. And it's not by the typical,
Silent
trying
treatment.
to exactly go.
Waiting for him to call you.
My point,
You got
exactly.
to move on.
Yep.
You
Right
got to
there.
start singing Tina Turner songs. What's love got to do? Got to do. You got to wake up and sing that
Yeah,
every day
you
to
better
yourself.
you better turn on some Timbs. I am not what you need at all.
Feel me? For real.
Nah, that's
Choose
real shit.
yourself, queen.
That's real shit. So yeah, I think
Make a
that
decision, queen.
real shit. And also what he added on to that too, finding things like going to work out, going to get new friends, maybe going to get a new nigga. You get what I'm saying? There's so many different ways that you can mend that situation. But if your focus is stuck on him, like what you said, you're just enamored, you're just locked in on him, you're gonna deal with what he's putting you through. Like I had this one homegirl who was talking to me, just venting, and I'm like, but that's what you chose. You see, you only putting up with shit that you chose to put up with because any player, anybody who really deals with women, they understand she has to choose. Because if she chooses you, she's about to put up with all your bullshit. You chose him. So you're about to put up with his bullshit. Now you can choose something else. You can choose something different, and you may not have to put up with that, but you're gonna always deal with the shit that you chose. That's why I always say it comes down to y'all and y'all self-esteem. Who are you? Because this ain't much you can do to change him. It ain't much you can do to change the situation, but you can change a lot about yourself. Because that's the only thing you're in control of.
And that's why I show women the worst part of me when we first meet, because you chose me. So if you could deal with the worst part of me, oh man, the sky is the limit,
Right.
because now I get to show you my softer side, my vulnerable side, my giving, super giving side. I might ask you to buy the drinks on the first date just to, you feel me? That's just a litmus test, as we would call it. But back to my original, what I really wanted to say. Hey baby, if you enamored with a narcissist, I'm gonna treat you like grandpa. This grandpa Dre right now. The old ladies, if you sneak in the kitchen while they cooking, you'll hear her say, "Girl, best way to get over a nigga is get under another one." I'm
That's
gonna
real
give you
shit.
some old school
That's
game.
real shit,
You feel me?
unfortunately.
That's petty.
It's unfortunately.
And ladies, I wouldn't personally tell my daughter that or my cousins, because you creating soul ties anyway. You need to sit your hot ass down somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know y'all probably against tarot and everything, but I'm going to be vulnerable. My reader said, man,
Nah, I got some spiritual mothers
look,
up in here. You
Virgo,
don't
she
know who you
was like,
talking
hey,
to.
man. He's like, Virgo, hey, man, with your kind of heart, with your giving heart, I think you need to take 2 to 3 seasons off. We count those as quarters. You feel me? Everybody know the fiscal year. You feel me? 2 to 3 seasons. So that would be my birthday, September. And I respect that. You feel me? Like, drain the main vein the right way. Like, do a detox, nigga. You feel me? Do some sunbathing. Get your body right. Get your mind right. And be prepared for your real soulmate, and not a karmic, as the youngsters would call it. You feel me? But twin flames, they're supposed to meet, challenge, and part. And maybe you see each other again in 30 years, man. It don't matter. And if you don't, next lifetime, baby. You feel me? But did you learn the lesson? This is why I'm not no Christian, because a lot of between Judaism, Buddhism, and Abrahamic religions, the only difference is what you call the messenger. But my question is, did you get the message?
That part.
Amen. Salah, alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. What was
That's
the
gang.
question?
And when it's crazy because you talked about she should probably sit down somewhere,
Sit your hot ass
and
down somewhere.
not go to another dude right after a toxic relationship. Now I feel like there needs to be a balance
Do a
between that.
detox.
There needs to be a balance, right?
Hell yeah.
Because you should be detoxing from the toxic niggas. You should not be detoxing from all men.
Talk
Because you
about
need
that,
men
yeah.
in your life.
Yeah.
Men is
You
like,
gonna need help moving that couch, baby.
and we give you masculine perspective. We give y'all
Facts.
certain things that you're not gonna get from another woman. So you're gonna have to figure out how to coincide with men. But if you're loving yourself And by not putting yourself in bullshit and doing the things that you need to, the man that you are surrounded by is going to be in an energetic alignment to that higher frequency. And then
Facts.
that's why he said that's how you're going to run across your actual soulmates, because they're meeting you on your energetic frequency.
Platonic
But don't get
relationships.
into no headspace where it's like, fuck all niggas, I don't need no niggas, I'm
Yeah.
focused on myself, because that's just as bad as being in a toxic relationship, because you're going to end up fucked up at the end of the day, just like her.
And
You
if
by
I
yourself.
may just add a little bit more crumbs to that slice of game he just gave y'all, don't fuck around and block your blessings, putting all the good men in friend zones because you still attracted to the big tattooed street nigga.
Oh,
Feel
talk
me?
to him.
You gonna fuck around and lose a husband,
Talk to him.
lose your ring, lose your whole anointing, your whole covering you could have had because you still using your eyes and not God's eyes. I had to pray. That's how I got two beautiful children and a woman who still got my back to this day, because you know what my prayer was? Y'all always making the meme, the joke. Man, what was
Remove all.
Sierra's prayer? Let me tell you what mine's was. Maybe this just for the fellas. Ladies, step out the room for a second. But you know what my prayer was? My little brother had a daughter in Ohio by a girl he barely liked. It messed my head. I was like, you let her have it? Right? I'm talking about dog Dre. I'm like, you let her have it? Right? So I got on my knees that day. I was like, before I drove back from Ohio, I was like, Lord, just don't let me have a child in Ohio. I am from California and Los Angeles, bro. That just felt so lame. All right, I'm just being honest. And the second part was a little more vulnerable. I said, Lord, don't use my eyes. Give me your eyes when I choose a woman. And I found a lady who was about 10 years older than me, Muslim. She, even though she was a freak in the sheets, you feel me? Like, that's how she caught me. And once it was time to have the children, I'm going to be honest, I said, delete. I'm telling you straight up, dog. We doing some freaky stuff, right? And I got like I'm telling them all about each other. It's like, you feel me? I ain't gonna give you the number, but I'm doing my thing. You feel me? I'm 26, 28. Long story short, man, she's like, yeah, I'm pregnant. I'm like, delete. You already know
Oh,
you
delete.
older than me. Like, she told me she couldn't have kids. So boom, fellas, once again, never believe what they say. Go by what they do. And if you're having unprotected sex, I want you to be a man and take care of that child, because I said delete. I'm being honest, because she gonna hit me with the religious stuff later. I'm like, what you was doing wasn't religious earlier. You feel me? So I felt like I got trapped. But man, get out your man. That's a cop out. That's a cop out. And at this big age, 10 years later, my daughter's birthday was yesterday. She turned 6. And they singing happy birthday to her in class. And I'm just like, wow, she is just like me. All shy, can't take it. You feel me? Can't take a
So
compliment.
look, when he touched on the touching people and shit like that, right? And having sex, somebody actually had commented, asked me another question too. And she was like, what if he tells me has another girl, or he's talking to somebody else, but he still wants to, have sex with me and all this other type of stuff? Literally do what he just said. You listen to a motherfucker's actions, not their words. Their actions is telling you he just wants to fuck you,
We
nothing
all want
more,
our cake and
nothing
eat it too.
less. His words may be gaming you up. His words may be, planting some ism into you, thinking that you're actually loved, and that's where you're getting confused. If you were to pay attention to his actions,
I'll tell
it's
you what I
telling you
used to
everything.
say. I used to tell each of them about each other, but I would not tell my left hand what my right hand is doing. Like, it's called being discreet. You feel me? And that's how you don't hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not in the game of hurting people's feelings. I'm a player. I ain't no pimp. You feel me? I'm not no gorilla pimp. I'm not putting you in the arm lock. All I'm saying is, ladies, girls just want to have fun. Okay? And if you know how to make a woman feel comfortable and you coming with it, she not gonna throw that away because there's another lady on the other side of town that she never see, and you ain't bringing her nothing that's burning her. You feel me? We having fun, so it's not a big deal when you're in on adult time. You feel me? Going back to, like, a lot of people are having juvenile, infantile, children sex. Y'all not reading about the tantra. You not practicing the mudras. You not practicing pressure points in people's feet, and all you doing is licking ass. I understand why y'all like that, but I'm more of an energy worker. You dig?
Oh
Like,
fuck.
any like at least 3 of my exes could tell you, like, man, he could make me orgasm without touching me. Oh man, I remember this time you laid me on the kitchen floor and didn't even touch me. And yeah, because it's energy work, and you gotta really be into a person's body and not on some lustful stuff, but on some agape love. Like, man, I love this auric field. Like, you're playing with it, you massaging the energies. It's not always visual. It's more like sensual. It's a feeling. It's an understanding. And one must become one. Namaste. I see the God in you that I see in me. Once again, I'm always going on tangents.
I
He
mean,
hate that.
that's hey, I'm getting used to it. You gotta let him get his thoughts off. You
Appreciate you.
never know where the wisdom's at. Sometimes I'll be
That might
cutting
have
in.
helped somebody.
Sometimes, exactly, that's my point. Sometimes I'll be cutting in because it be like, okay, nigga, this nigga gonna talk for 15 minutes. But majority of the time, I let him get it off because you never know. It's somebody. It may help somebody. I'm
I
aware of
guarantee
energy.
you we gonna have somebody going in comments about the tantra, like, yo,
Oh yeah, people don't know about tantra
I didn't
at all.
know somebody else do that, bro.
Most
Like,
people don't.
and
It's
if
only a
y'all,
spiritual. It's usually a spiritual thing.
man,
That's a spiritual practice. Most people are tied to religion and shit like that, Dre. So
pandemic
they
broke
didn't
me open.
they didn't even they haven't even ran across that word yet.
Right.
They're blind to it. They haven't even consciously been exposed to it because they're so lost in fucking religion.
Drop
But
Dr. Yao
before I-
Yamache. He's a master.
before we start getting too off tangent with it, I think that hopefully that answers your question of how to move on, some things that you can do to move forward, kind of let go. It's really just a self-esteem thing. It's a self-esteem game. The better that you can see yourself, love yourself, and set boundaries for yourself, the easier it will be for you to not only let go of the things that's hurting you, but attract the people who's actually meant for you. It all goes into one. Work on your inner vessel. Make yourself happy and surround yourself with more positive influences. That's all I got to say.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.
Any last words?
Choose yourself every time. Especially if you don't have children with the person, and if you don't have no children by them and you ain't got burnt by them, you won. Count, hey
That's a
man,
fact.
count your blessings,
And move
and
the
count it
fuck
as
on.
like a dodge bullet. You feel me?
You're
Like,
right.
cause the Lord, rejection is actually protection. That's what I'm learning. Like, I was in the bed last night thinking about my ex. I'm like, damn, this person got murdered. Damn, that person got murdered. Damn, that person got deleted. And I'm like, yo, I probably dodged a literal bullet. Like, people
Growing up in LA, man.
true story. Like, I probably dodged a literal bullet. I'm just thinking about all the people dead around this girl, and I'm like, hold on. The Lord, every time she come around me, I start sneezing. I ain't got allergies. Spirits be like, yo, get the fuck away from that.
Right.
It be speaking in pig Latin to me. Like, dang, bro. And I'm just whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
Fat ass
I
bounce.
get it. I get it.
Now some, you know what I mean? We so weak. We so weak to the flesh. And it's embarrassing if you ask me. So I'm locking in for 90 days. That's all I could do, you know. Big bro was talking about three quarters or
Last words.
3 seasons. Let's lock in, team. Let's lock in. Lock in, chat.
That part. Y'all, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. If y'all want to ask any other questions, y'all want any other topics or perspectives, go to my Instagram page, go to my story. I have the little text box right there for you to put your questions in, or just hit me straight in the DM, which a lot of y'all are doing. I also opened up my one-on-one calls officially. So if y'all want to start calling in, book a time, book a little slot out, and just get some personal conversations, some clarity calls. It's open for you guys as well. And the books is down in the description. My boy Beezy, he got his music. We dropping a lot of reels, dropping a lot of content. You got to go check out his bodies of work. Very articulate. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm going to see y'all on the next one. I love y'all.
So more to be.